Welcome back to
Mabini's decision.
Mabini's great decision. Okay, Mab, Beanie. I want you to tell me. What would you like me to do? We can stop the ritual forever. We can end the ceaseless song that is the ritual to the ritualistic sacrifices to the nightmare heart. Or should we complete it and finish Grimm's bidding? Now, before you make your decision, because I know you haven't made it yet...
Yes.
Would you like to know what happens? Or like what we get if we choose? Because you do get different things depending on which one you do.
No, I like not knowing.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's your choice? Your very well thought out choice that you're thinking of right now and haven't decided earlier.
Yeah, stop the ritual.
Stop the ritual?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's stop the ritual. So what we gotta do, we gotta go back to where it all started. If you remember, I found that little gimp dude in a cave, and I hit a lantern.
Gimp.net?
Gimp.net, yeah. And the Grim Troop appeared. And, oh man, now I think about it, this might be a bad idea. Hold on. Before we do that, I'm gonna try and get my freaking charm back from Divine. I need money. I gotta do a tiny bit of grinding first. Depending on which one you chose, I'm not going to tell you which is which, but one ends in a boss fight that is the hardest boss fight in the game, but I'm very good at it because I practice it a lot, and the other one does not. But you get a different charm out of it depending on which ending you go for. I feel like we were talking about something last episode.
Yeah, we were.
Oh yeah, like Ratatouille and Coraline and stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me happy though.
Why
That,
you're not gonna
what I was
be a
going to say
baker?
is, despite me being a hipster, you know, liking things before other people did,
Yeah.
I'm more happy than I am like, give me recognition because I'm cool. You know, because I was the first one to get interested. Just because I like Coraline when it released doesn't mean that, like, you know, I'm better than anyone. I like the fact that I only have one Wanderer's Journal. Shit.
Was there just like a time when people would put in the title of their video 720p or 1080p HD?
Oh yeah.
There used to be like a huge deal, like, oh, it's HD, it's 1080p, make sure to play on HD.
I remember, I have a weird memory where when Plants vs. Zombies came out,
Yeah,
the first one, the only one,
yeah.
oops,
The real one here.
the real one, yeah, I was going to say, the only one that really matters.
Yeah.
I just watched playthroughs of the game because I really, really wanted it, but I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And I remember, because my mother knew that I wanted it, but I didn't have it, and I remember going on YouTube, finding like a video of like someone playing the game, and it was like it was like one of the first videos that was like that you could get in 1080p. I'm like, I'm gonna wait like an hour to let the 1080p load because back then it wasn't easy to load 1080p.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I watched the video in 1080p, and my mother walked past the computer because we had a computer room that was literally in the middle of a hallway, effectively, and. My mother walked past and was like, I thought you didn't have this game. And I'm like, yeah, I was watching a video because it was so high quality. And I was like, wow, this is the future. This is a weird memory I have. You saying that it peed you freaking out?
No, I just thought
Is
it
this
was
because you have
interesting.
a vendetta against
That-
rendering videos in anything higher than 420p? Can I suggest for your big videos that you...
Yeah, I know, they're gonna be 1080p.
I'll make them 1080p if I have to.
I was gonna make them 160p.
1p.
I will make them 1p, and I hope that anyone put any of it into clicking on it. Because it's just gonna be a blur. That's the video. And the sound quality is gonna be...
Yeah.
It's me playing the trumpet the whole time.
Should I tell the story about my microphone?
Yes.
Okay. I've been having... Look, I want to tell you something right now, alright? I'm going to tell the audience this. This probably doesn't come out across as a surprise. When it comes to my own projects, alright? I has no tomato. I has no tomato Mark II. I has no tomato draws. I has no tomato on Patreon. I has no tomato on DeviantArt. Okay, anyway. I was really tempted to keep going, but I realized I might be here a while. It's just me, okay? It's just a little old lonesome me making them old vids. Similar with Mabini, only making MabiniVids.com. So I do everything, all right? I do the thumbnails, I do the recording, I do the writing, I do the editing, I do the fucking animations. But which I also do the audio mixing. And I'm not good at audio mixing, okay? I'll just say it. I'm not good at it, okay? It's not my strong suit. But I try my best. And things sometimes sound good to me and they don't for other people. And then, like, after I make, like, 6 videos, someone goes ahead and says, you know, your videos are kind of quiet. And then everyone's like, yeah. And I'm like, why did no one tell me this when it was relevant? But that doesn't make me extremely upset at all. What makes me upset is the fact that I was so troubled with how much, like, how the fact that my audio was so quiet all the time that I was like, I got my brother, who is a sound person, to kind of look at my microphone and be like, hey, do you think there's something wrong with my mic? And we did some audio tests and stuff, and he was like, yeah, I think it's kind of quiet. It might be broken. And I'm like, oh, man. So, you know, it might be a little broken, but it still works. It's just really low, and we have to turn up the volume every time. So I was like, oh, you know what? This is getting annoying. This is really upsetting me. I decided this week, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a new microphone. By new, I mean the exact same microphone, just again. Because I like
the same model.
Yep, the exact
really?
same thing. Yeah, because I was like, well, if this one's broken, I'll just get the same one that
I thought
works.
maybe it was just like older or something.
No. So I drove literally halfway across town. Well, like I say halfway, like on the other side of the city. It took me 45 minutes just to drive there, 45 minutes back, to buy the exact same microphone I already owned. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the like I was like 99% sure that that's what it was. That it was the microphone that was the problem. I buy the microphone, 45 minutes back home. The next day, I plug it in, get my other microphone, do some tests. There's literally no difference between the two.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. The problem is not with the microphone. It is, gasp, with me.
Yeah.
And I think also the way we record and stuff. But whatever, it's not the microphone. So I got to have the nice, fun journey of another 45 minutes back the next day and do the embarrassing walk of shame into the store. Be like, I bought this the other day, but it's not well. Can I get a refund? And the guy, when I bought the microphone, there were some really nice guys there.
Yeah.
And they were very, very helpful and very understanding. When I came back to return it, not so much.
Yeah.
The guy had clearly, like, he was probably already, like, having a bad day or something.
Right.
But I came
So
in.
what's the problem? People take things back.
Yeah, well, this is what happened. So, like, it's not even a bad thing. Like, I was literally in there for, like, 3 minutes. It was not a bad transaction. And I don't blame him or anything like that. But I came in and I'm like, I told him the story. I was like, yeah, I have this microphone already. I thought it was broken. Turns out it's not. It was something else. You know, can I get a refund? And the guy was like, all right. And then he was kind of like, you know, so, like, what are you going to do about it? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'll figure it out. And he's like, you know, this is a USB microphone, which, by the way, before anyone says any shit, USB microphones are very useful for our needs.
They're the standard as well.
They're for us. It's just easy to
What
use
don't
it.
like H3 podcast and those big things use USB microphones?
I don't know.
They do. Like I've seen like some of them are using Rode, some of them are using Shure.
Regardless, the thing is, he's just like, you know, you could just easily get like another microphone and like get a little thing to plug it in. It'd just cost like $100. And he wasn't doing it in like a, you know, salesman kind of way, more of like a kind of disgruntled, like, you could just do this.
We've got 15,000.
I know, that's why I'm going.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, but I don't want to. I just want to get my refund. And he was like, all right. And I don't know. I feel like I just made that guy's day even worse because I'm obviously some stupid kid who doesn't know anything about sound. Because like the place I went to is not just like your standard like everyday store, right? It was like an actual.
This is the special shop to go and get.
Yeah, like we specialize in sound and microphones, and like it's a store that has they have multiple buildings for different like musical things, like a drum kit building and a wind instrument building and a whatever building. You know what I mean? So I went into the microphone building, so they knew their shit, and I'm sure he was like, you know, I'm just trying to help you out here. I'm like, I know, I just want my money back, please. It cost me $300. I actually got a huge discount on it as well, which made me feel even worse. I was like, I know, I'm awful. But yeah, anyway, that's my shameful mic story. And at the end of the day, we're still using the same mic.
It's just we're not sitting close enough to the microphone.
We're not.
Otherwise, we'd be literally kissing.
We only have one mic between us, and
Yeah.
I know what people are gonna say, like get another mic, you know. But listen,
It's like you buy us another mic.
yeah, fuck you. You need to understand that like we are stupid. No, we're very small. Okay, we can't afford to be buying new mics and stands, and we don't have the right setup and stuff. Like you literally hear background noise all the time because Mabini comes over my house and we sit in the front room with a makeshift setup. Okay, we only have like 299 subscribers. All right, it's not enough to be able to justify doing anything more. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. If this channel got bigger, and if people were like really demanding, we got to get some better microphones, I'd be like, yeah, let's prioritize it, right? But right now we're just two guys. I mean, we still eat on camera, so I mean,
I think the
we're
quality.
one step away from a mukbang.
I think the main issue is we don't have a regular specific location that's always set up for doing this.
We don't have regular fucking anything with this goddamn channel.
Regular
and
people,
what I was saying
equipment.
was, if more people watch the show, and
Yeah.
this is not me like pleading, like if you guys want higher quality, you got to subscribe. I don't want to be like that, but it kind of is like that because I mean, like we do this for fun, and like we just do it what suits our needs. But I totally understand if people are like, can you just put a little bit more effort into it? If people were actively like, can you please?
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh, all right. You know, we'll take it seriously. But
Yeah.
right now we just do it for fun. Anyway, hey Brum. So you followed me here to where the ritual began. You would join me in breaking it then. It is painful to defy the master, but our harvest, it profanes this dark, quiet kingdom. This once I would see the ritual fail. Now, let us destroy the anchor and banish the master. Never shall he return here again. I gotta smack it. Die, flame. Bam. By doing that, I didn't get the charm back. I'm so stupid!
Yeah, I was gonna say, what happened? You still got your 15,000 D and didn't spend it.
God dang it. It's not a huge deal, it's just a small
You haven't got a bank that you can put it into, so.
There is a bank system, but she steals all your money.
Yeah.
And actually, you do get more money out of it, but I mean, it's just like, ugh.
There's still a lot of video to lose when you die.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm more worried about my charm.
Was that a good charm?
It is. It's the best charm in the game.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it literally doubles my attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Well, there's a little thing to it. Okay, you'll see. You'll see.
Mm.
Just fucking wait and see. Just shut up, dude. And we see this is where they once were. You see this?
Yeah.
There it is. Fragile strength. I got it back.
Right.
But if I had actually paid her the money, she would have pooped it out.
And it'd be better.
It would be unbreakable.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Means it wouldn't break.
Charms can break?
The fragile ones can. When you
Oh.
die. Look at this friendly little fellow. Nim. Ah, hello. I'm new around these parts. So it's marvelous to see so friendly a face in such a sad town. Your bug over there was very welcoming, but still I find the place a little melancholy. What with the wind and the darkness and the sense of decline, I was hoping my music could go some way to livening up the place.
Oh.
And now you've arrived with that wonderful, charming aura about you. The whole town feels brighter for it. Before you hurry about your business, I have a small gift to commemorate a wonderful new friendship. No use for it myself, but I believe it'd look rather fancy upon you. Please enjoy it, and let's hope to see much more of one another about town. I got the carefree melody.
Oh.
So Nim is heavily implied to have been Brum.
Oh.
He's now the Grim Troopers left. The spell over him has lifted, and now he's just a happy little bard.
Oh.
And he just gave us a charm to replace the Grim Child. This is the carefree melody. It blocks damage, which is really nice.
All the time?
Every now and then. I'll tell you about it later. Anyway, next time. Bye.
Yeah.